What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review, the night after Night of Champions last night, as we kicked off the show with the new WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan. He came out, there's only one word that could describe him winning the title, was yes, yes, yes. Saying that the people were awesome and stuff, and that he was glad to be the WWE Champion again, until Triple H came out and talked about the fast count from last night that referee Scott Armstrong did, and how it's been blowing up all over the internet all day pretty much. So, they should have did this last night, but Triple H came out and his decision was false and it was a fluke, and referee Scott Armstrong pretty much came out and they kept replaying the footage from the regular count he did and the fast count at the end of the match. So they pretty much did a split screen and they saw the differences in both counts, and Triple H pretty much looked at both of them, and I think Armstrong had said, I think he's on to us, Bryan, because Triple H ain't known 15 years, and he don't know why he would do this and stuff. And pretty much he said, you know, they got us, Bryan. So Triple H now knew, and he took the title away from Daniel Bryan and told Scott Armstrong to deal with him. And he was embarrassed for Daniel Bryan, embarrassed on what he done with his company. And he said, I thought Sean would have taught you better, he says. And pretty much Orton came out, he wanted his title back, but Triple H said that wasn't happening. And Daniel Bryan said no. Triple H tried to take the belt from him then. Orton RKO'd Daniel Bryan, and Triple H had the belt, saying the title's pretty much be on hiatus right now. So, looks like no one is the WWE Champion right now. And then Orton and Triple H arguing in the back. Stephanie was talking about, Stephanie got up in Orton's face saying, like, you're not the same man, and pretty much like he used to be. What happened to the Randy Orton with no morals and values? What happened to the Randy Orton in 2009 that took on the entire McMahon family and DDT'd Stephanie McMahon, kicking all the McMahon's asses in 2009? What happened to that sick bastard, she says? What happened to Randy Orton? Where's that sick bastard? That's who they want the face of this company, as Triple H also said. Dean Ambrose went against Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler won, hit the 6-8, pretty much a good match. Ziggler getting that fast to the crowd and stuff, so really good match. Brad Maddox was in the back with the Big Show, as Triple H and them told about that Daniel Bryan's going to be going on one-on-one with Roman Reigns tonight, and Big Show have to stay in the back until Stephanie needed him. Fandango went against R-Truth. Fandango won, quick match. Pretty much they kept talking about the Mayweather fight for some reason. It looked like the crowd was trying to chant something else. Dusty Rhodes came out. Yeah, Dusty Rhodes came out and they talked about his sons. What he would do for his sons. They're talking about the comment you had to pay for a light bill, pay for your car note, pay for your mortgages, pay for all that. Pretty much as he says. So about he wasn't able to pay it, so he's done what he could do out of his career to know what he could pretty much make happen. And what happened to Cody was tragic, and why did he lose his job? Because of the McMahons and stuff. And Stephanie came out dressed him as Virgil, I guess his name is. So pretty much talking about Stephanie, she had a gift for Cody Rhodes and giving Dusty Rhodes a coupon to Bed Bath & Beyond. And pretty much Stephanie gave Dusty Rhodes a choice of the proposition. Which son? You have to choose. Which son do you want to have your job back? And he said, talk about typical Dusty Rhodes. You neglected your son when you were on the road, and now it's happened to gold touching his transactions and what he's turned out to be. So it's been looking kind of bad and everything. And he gave him that choice, and Dusty told him to shut the hell up, and he tried to walk out of there. But now it was going to be a different type of thing. The Shield came out, and then she called out the Big Show. So you have two choices now. You can let the Shield dismember you, or you can let Big Show knock you out. And then since he wanted to be stubborn, she told Big Show to knock him out. Big Show pretty much hugged Dusty Rhodes and didn't want to do it, and knocked him out and held him in his arms. Then it's like he shot. I thought it was kind of funny. Hold him in his arms and then laying him on the ground. And his medics came to help Big Show out. Medics had helped Dusty Rhodes out of there as Big Show got in the ambulance with him then. Naomi, Cameron, and Brie Bella went against Layla, Alicia Fox, and Oksana. AJ was on commentary, very good commentary as usual. Natalia's mic was out throughout the entire time, so we didn't even hear what she said. As AJ pretty much talked about them, they were nothing. She's still the champion. It's a throwaway Divas match that didn't really matter except for the commentary, probably. RVD went against Damian Sandow. RVD won, pretty much. I don't know why Sandow didn't cash in the Money in the Bank last night. Pretty much still jobbing at people when he has the Money in the Bank briefcase. No, when he's ever going to win the world title, I don't know. RVD is the win, and then pretty much Sandow says, "You're next world heavyweight champion," and stuff. Triple H is in the back with Scott Armstrong, talking about he's known for 20 years and everything, and what's happened, and how the title's on abeyance right now, but you're going to begin a servants package, Triple H says. Pretty much he let Scott Armstrong go, gave him a servants package, and pretty much told him to get up out of here then. Randy Orton was going to go one-on-one with The Miz, as Miz was in his hometown tonight of Cleveland, Ohio, when he pretty much was greeting his parents till Orton attacked him, and they continued the match. Orton and Miz were pretty much brawling throughout the ring throughout the match. It was a double count out, and as his family looked at it horrified and stuff, Orton hit a DDT off the top barricade onto the ground, pretty much, as they watched, and then Orton took a chair and put it over around Miz's neck and ran up and kneed the chair then, nearly about an injured thorax, as the announcers said what happened to Miz, which I don't even blame whatever happened to Miz. After that bullshit thing on SmackDown last Friday, that stupid dance contest, I don't really kind of care what happened for the Miz right there in a way. But I'm surprised that people said, why did Dad step in and do anything? As his parents pretty much watched there horrified. Ryback, Paul Heyman, and Curtis Axel came out. Heyman was in a wheelchair, as he said he was the best in the world, how he beat CM Punk, and he knew CM Punk had him until somebody, not the rest of his other Paul Heyman guys, but somebody came out to help Paul Heyman and save him, pretty much. And he took a beating, he says, but he made it out. And he thanked Ryback, who he owed his life to. And pretty much Ryback says, if there's one thing I like is a bully, even though you're the new Bully Ray. And he was going to teach CM Punk a lesson, he says. As Paul Heyman thanked him, he kissed Ryback on the cheek, which really got weird as the crowd looked at it. Like, what the hell was that, pretty much? I don't know what was going to happen. And he's in a wheelchair. You got Bully Ray on your side now, Ryback. And now you kissed him on the cheek, which was very kind of strange then. The Real Americans went against the Usos and going against Tons of Funk in a triple threat #1 contender spot in elimination match. Pretty much as the show went on, Tons of Funk was eliminated first. Crowd kind of got to chant and stuff then again. It looks like the only thing they chant now is JBL, Cole, and Jerry, and tried to go for a Randy Savage chant. But a very good tag team match, high pace, almost like last night. People were really saying this is awesome for that Ricardo spin. Not Ricardo, for that spin that Antonio Cesaro does. So people were really into that. But the Usos pretty much won their match then, which was a really good match, I gotta say. So the Usos are the #1 contenders to kind of start dancing like Rikishi at the end of the show. And as we moved on to the main event, Daniel Bryan going against Roman Reigns. The Shield was out there, then Randy Orton. Well, the match was going as a hell of a match out there. Daniel Bryan was on a roll. He hit the yes lock in, but Orton and them attacked. They started beating the hell out of Daniel Bryan, and he was going to put a chair around his neck until finally the people in the back finally got the balls to step up as they pretty much was taking Daniel Bryan, telling him to get him the hell out there when he was on his way to the ring, and as rebelling him and stuff. As the half of the roster was coming out and everything, finally showing some balls, as hell. I gotta say, Kofi Kingston got the hell spirit out of them out there. I gotta say that. As the Shield, Orton was headed for the heels, but the Shield was taking a whole bunch of things, super kicks, and RVD's doing fucking dragon whip kicks on people then. Ziggler with the famouser and stuff. And hell, Roman Reigns spearing the hell out of Kofi Kingston, which was pretty brutal. I gotta say that. So like most of y'all that came out, from Kofi, the Usos, Truth, Rob Van Dam, Zack Ryder, Dolph Ziggler, everybody, the primetime players pretty much fighting the Shield, and pretty much everybody's putting their finishers on them. And Daniel Bryan pretty much hit the coup de grace and hit Seth Rollins in the face with that knee, which finally, the roster is finally stepping up to Triple H and showing them they're not going to take anymore after the entire month of the entire roster being scared as hell of Triple H, but now they're stepping up and pretty much ending off the night chanting yes, yes, yes. So, I gotta say, at least it was a good show, I gotta say, especially after Night Champions. It was a very weird ending last night anyway with Daniel Bryan winning the title. But I gotta say that the roster was able to step up tonight. So once again, you know it's me, the HOOD. Come here with the news and reviews. You know what I am, you know what I do. Keep watching the show. Comment, subscribe. You know what you hear, you know what you saw. We are now done with this review of Monday Night Raw. So I will see you guys later. I'm out of here. Peace.